Okay, and 26 to help with, I think 24 is the one on the assignment. I'm just going to do part D because that's probably the only part anybody has any questions about. The other one, same thing, you just add up the numbers and divide by how many numbers there are. For the median, find which one's in the middle. Maybe I'll do part A really quick. Just to point out something here also, is that if I'm trying to find the number in the middle, there can be a lot of cases like this one where a lot of the numbers are the same number, but I can still put them in order. So all the ones will come first. So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. And then it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 twos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when it comes to find the median, I go, okay, well, there's 10 numbers, and there's 5 on this side, 5 on this side. So the median falls halfway in between here and here. So it looks like my median is 1.5. Okay, so then for part D, for an average, I add up all the numbers and divide by how many numbers there are. So here, I don't know specifically what the numbers are, but it doesn't really stop me from adding them up. I can still add like terms. So it looks like if I have A plus A plus A, that'd be the same as saying I have 3 A's. And then it looks like I have 1, 2, 3 B's. And 1, 2, 3 C's. And then it looks like 1, 2, 3 D's. So this is like the whole line all added up. If I add up A plus A plus A, whatever number that happens to be. Okay, so then to find the average, what do? Well, I divide by how many numbers there are. It looks like there's 12 numbers overall. So there is my average. Maybe algebraically, if you want to make this look a little bit nicer, you notice these all have a common factor of 3. And so if I write the 3 outside the parentheses, saying that this is 3 times everything inside, that might also work out nicely because 3 and 12 have common factors, so they're both divisible by 3. So if I divide by 3, 3/12 is the same as 1/4. And so I could rewrite this same thing as I had before, equivalent to it, it just looks a little bit nicer, is here's all my numbers added up, divided by 4, as I reduced it down from where it was earlier. So this was my average. This is just a nicer looking version of my average because I could reduce a fraction. Okay, so how about the median? Well, we have to put the numbers in order, and so if they didn't tell us this information, we'd have no way to do that. They said A is the smallest, B is bigger than A, C is bigger than B, and D is bigger than C, so we know the order we're putting them in. And so it looks like it's 3 A's, 3 B's, 3 C's, and 3 D's. So I have 12 numbers. What would make it fall in the middle? Well, that's an even amount, so it looks like there'll be 6 on this side and 6 on this side. So my median, kind of just like this one, is going to be halfway in between. Well, how do I figure out what's halfway in between two numbers? If I add them up and divide by 2, it's like the average of those two numbers. So here, if I add them up and divide by 2, I have B plus C, so those could be anything. They could be 1 and 2, they could be 100 and a million, who knows. So B plus C divided by 2 would give me my median. So you can still do the steps even when you don't know the concrete numbers, is the idea they're trying to get you to. Is, yeah, it doesn't look as finished, it's not as nice to get a nice answer like 1.5, but you're still representing what the average would be, and someone else could plug in numbers now, and they could use this to get the average.